Reckon it matters about cultivating? Cultivating, reckon you ought to do that when? On the new moon?
Like for the crop?
Yeah.
We'd always try to cultivate during this. Well, more so is when
you could?
Yeah. When the weeds come up.
Yeah. Them weeds ain't gonna wait on the moon, are they?
No, no. Yeah, they won't wait on the moon.
No.
So if we could get the crop to grow like the weeds, we'd have it made.
Yeah. I told somebody the other day, them weeds has been fighting the whole time. They got tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing. You ever sow the greens?
Yeah.
See, you could throw them on the full of the moon. You could just throw them on top of the ground there and they'll go down.
Yeah.
If they ain't got a bunch of turkeys.
Yeah.
I sowed them one time, turned us apart the morning. I got over the next morning, the young turkeys are going up through the green patch. Them just pecking away. I didn't think that they could see them seeds, but I didn't have no turnips.
What about that?
So we are told when the weeds start up there, get the plow in there and plow.
Yep. Yeah. My cane got pretty bad weedy. I cultivated it after, but the weeds in the row, I got too big. I couldn't. I hope it makes.
Yeah.
I believe it will, but
it'll probably make.
Yeah.
Now my granddad in that cane business, he wanted to plant his on the new and the moon.
New?
It'd run up there higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I told him I'd rather have it planted on the full of the moon.
Yeah.
It don't grow as high.
Yeah.
And it don't blow down as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Granddad, he always tried to plant it, and then give it a freezer or anything, you just go cut here and set it up along the barn.
Yeah.
Make it whenever it got time in.
Yeah.
But I'd something I'd like to grow some this year, and made it there. Made the fur off and everything. Down here, you don't get them in there to help you with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if that makes, maybe you can come up, they'll bring you over when I'm making, maybe.
Yeah, she said, her and Brenda both said they'd like to come over when you were making.
Yeah. We'll try to do that this time.
Yeah. We went over here to Norton over here.
But?
Yeah,
Buster
Norton. Yeah. Watch him, he made some good
yeah.
That sugar drip, that's hard to beat.
That's what I grow, yeah.
I've got a bucket of seeds in the freezer there now. Somebody needs it.
Yeah.
My age, I don't need nothing to have to worry with too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we made year, we had 90-some year one night. Cars parked down long ago there. They brought in a supper and had a supper.
Oh.
I told them I was too many one night.
And killing hogs too, butchering.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do that, ain't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to scale him on you and the moon.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law over here, she had 3 boys there. One of them married. He come up there, they always got these number 2 tub to heat water with. Come up there and said he's going to, got his part of her tub and said he's going to kill a hog there. And she told him, said, Tommy said, you don't want to kill a hog now. It ain't a good time. He said, I'll kill a hog when the water gets hot. So his wife, he went ahead and killed the hog. And his wife come up there and called her Mommy Banks. And Mommy Banks said, what's the matter with me whenever it won't lay down and fry and just squirreled up? Said, you go out to Tommy, said, he'll tell you. But the men only, you couldn't get him to kill a hog on you and the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all try to get the full of the moon anyway to kill a hog.
Yeah.
That meat will lay down in the skillet and fry good.
Yeah.
All this stuff you buy in the stores killed on you and the moon.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sign out there for everything.
Yeah. If you don't know, I guess you can just try it both ways and see what works the best.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
If you cut a patch off or something or other, like a clearing or something or other, and you pay attention to the sign.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Yeah.
I thought like Ricky was up there at Burnville. He said he was a bush hog in a little field there and had drawers in and things. He said there's an old man come along and he said, son, you're doing that in a good time. And he said, why I didn't go in and catch the signs, I don't know. He said he bush hogged that there, and he said next spring, he said the grass comes, said there wasn't no drawers in it.
What about that now?
He said he was here to pay attention to it.
Yeah. I got to tell you about how I tried out drying some wood last winter.
Yeah.
There goes a deer through yonder now, walking down through there by the other side of your car.
Yeah, they're coming in that there. You see him shaking the weed there. There's an apple tree right behind the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's coming in to it.
Yeah. I cut a big white oak up on the mountain. It was dead.
Yeah.
And I split it up and I started stacking it. They say them new grounds does good for about 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years they'll grow good. Dad there, we'd go back there in the wintertime. Me and Brent, oldest brother, we'd go back there. He'd take us back there until we fall brush, and I told you about it, he got old enough that he could pull a cross cut. So it left me a part in the brush, and that little brush had cut it fine so I could handle it. And we'd do that in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And then new moon in April, that's the best time to burn the brush.
Yeah.
But now we made good corn back there.
Yeah.
He just lived here that little old shacked over at the Lassie furnace. My wife's sister and her man lived here. They had this field down here with the old trailers at. 4 acres there, they had it. And back here, growed up, you had to look up to see out.
Oh.
Yeah. And her brother come wanted him to come and stay all night with him. And Tommy, Ellen was a woman's name, and Tommy was a boy's name. He said, I went back there to go and stay all night with him. And all you can do is look up. He said, the later it got, the homesicker it got. He said, I'll come out there before it got dark. Them old people had a time back then.
Oh, yeah.
I told them they got all these power saws and tractors back in, we wouldn't have the wood to burn now.
Yeah.
Yeah. My uncle on Dad's side, my granddad, he owned 10 acres from the corner here. Chopped that field, back in there.
Yeah.
They come, one day they got back here in the holler. It cleared all day. Well, at night they decided to come back in here possum hunting. They come back in here possum hunting, and he got lost. And Uncle Ruber said, all I know what to do is to build us far up here to stay they get daylight and we'll see where we was at. Build far up there and stay that night. And when it come daylight, they was right in the edge of the field they worked in the day before.
What about that?
He laughs about that.
What about that?
Yeah. Yeah, he said they couldn't find their way out.
Hmm.
But Pete Franklin over here, he just lived over across the hill there. We got a graveyard just across the hill there. All of my family is just about buried over there too. And he said he always heard if you get out in the mountain to get lost. You go opposite from where you think you need to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until you come out.
Yep.
Place over on we call the Molly Mountain. It's got where the fox hunters go. They go on top of that mountain and they can hear the mausoleum then.
Yeah.
Got up there and said one night they got to playing poker and things. Some of them said, we better get out of here. And they got out and they come 3 times out down and the same log is playing poker on.
Ah.
He said, I've always heard them say, go opposite from where you need to go.
Yeah.
He said, well, you lead us out of here then. He said he went opposite and he said he come up back out in the field.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, there's a place right back here, the law is here, there's a place there, you can get down there, you get turned around, and everything looks the same to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother, he got kind of lost one evening. He was deer hunting down at Rich Mountain.
Yeah.
And he went in there late that evening after work, and it got dark, and he couldn't find his way out. He had to stay in on that mountain all till the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went down the mountain and come out down there on, like going down to Paint Rock, I believe it was down there. He walked up to Hot Springs.
Yeah. It's funny how you can get turned around.
Yeah, you can. These mountains. Sure can.
Oldest brother, him and Dad, he wanted Dad to come with him. My uncle had this place in, and they come in up here and went into the laws possum hunting one night. He got Dad to come with him. He always carried the axe. He blazed him a little bush. Got down there. Dad thought he was right down next to the creek. He heard it running. Blanton, his name. He called him Poppy all the time. He said, Poppy said, we're going to have to go back this way. And said, no, he said, if we go out of the way, we'll go right down to the creek. He kept talking to him. He said, well, I said, you think you could get us out of here? Go ahead then. You just track yourself back. Come back in the field. Well, Dad, he'd have been off there in the creek. Yeah. But it's funny the way you can get lost that way.
Yeah.
But he's a blazing little bushard. He knows where he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And old Ray Hicks said, them new grounds, the first year you do pretty good, and
Yeah.
the second year you really do good because it's been
Yeah.
worked up with some.
Yeah.
And then the next year you do about like you did the first one. Does that sound
Yeah.
about right?
Yeah. Well, when you got the third year there, you got all this year killed down in there.
Yeah.
And it's easier work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after sowed at the third year, then they're going there and just sowed the grass seed down
Yeah.
while it's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had let's see, I told you about the calf was staying back there all year. Maybe not.
I don't believe so.
Maybe I was talking to Sharon about that. Third year we'd sow it in grass and then we'd mow it with the mowing side. 2 or 3 of us get in there and get that together and we get up here and roll it down and had a stack. A haystack there. We had a little old Guernsey scared and he stayed back there all winter. You got him placed back in that haystack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about that?
But that mowing side, I told them we'd had these weed eaters at the time, or I said we weren't going to pay no attention about mowing.
Yeah.
Did you ever use a mowing side much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like one.
Yeah.
If it's good and sharp, I can do better than that than I can with a weed eater if I'm just mowing
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, I'll take a weed eater and put a blade on it. You could just handle it like a mowing side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've got 3 cradles up there. You ever cradle any?
Yeah, I cradled one time. I growed some wheat year before last, and I cradled it. They wasn't but 2 swipes
Yeah.
through that little patch, and I enjoyed it. About the time I got done, I was getting to where I could handle it
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You have to get the lick on it.
Yeah.
Once you get the lick, you can go with it.
Yeah. You have up to where you bring it around with this hand and hold it and then release.
Yeah.
Get that. Got to watch that blade though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was doing that, I'd just bring it around and dump it on the ground in a pile.
Yeah.
Then I'd take another swipe and dump it in a pile, and then I'd come back and tie them up by myself.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't have nobody to tie.
yeah. I ain't done that much of it. It's what I've seen it done.
Yeah.
But to bring that around there with this hand up there, you just reach between that blade and finger.
Yeah.
You get that there grass, and then when the rest here goes back down, you just drop it. And you come back later and get it up 4 or 5, whatever you want to put it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a Sam Hensley over here. They said he was the best in the whole of the trade. Stout and everything.
Yeah.
When he come around the swamp, he had it.
What about that?
I've got 3 cradles up there. Fingers broke on some of them. I can make one out of the 3 good.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll be afraid.
Yeah. Next month will be time to sow wheat.
Yeah.
September. I guess anybody ought to sow it in the full moon, hadn't you? So it'd go down?
Yeah, it'll go down sowed on the full of the moon.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about the wheat business, whether they want it sowed on the full of the moon so it won't come up so high, or the
New moon so it comes up high and they
Yeah.
mow it good.
Yeah. So I'd say the older the moon, old moon there, I'd say it'd stand up far a lot better
Yeah.
than what the new moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to build a mill for a boy. He ordered it. I've got the 2 rocks for it.
Yeah.
They're almost 5 foot across.
That'd be
It's gonna be the biggest one I ever seen.
Yeah. That sounds more like a water wheel.
It'll take a month to dress the rocks, I guess.
Yeah. I was talking about the rocks there. Made me think this year, Moody Ray, tell you about there at Mallard Hill.
Yeah.
These 2 us down here. It took them 2 days to fix this 2 damn here. And whenever he went through out there, I believe he said you put them back together to see if they'd work.
Yeah.
But he never would do that.
Oh.
Yes. Whenever he laid that there down there and just took a black shoe polish.
Rubbed
You
it.
can't find it now.
Yeah.
And he said they had to have a plain 2x4. Yeah. He said you take out and walk around him. And he said that black, all over
High spot.
Yeah. And he said they'd take him down. And they'd take his 2x4, paint it, go back around it. All of them had black on it. Put them together and ran it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that on them flattens.
Yeah.
You know, like a Metter's mill.
Yeah.
You know how they're in that box.
Yeah.
Well, that corn meal just comes out about the top half or the top third. That's where it all comes out because it's in that box around it.
Yeah.
It can't get out. And it wears them rocks on one side.
Yeah, it's got that metal there when it brings it down.
Sweeper, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all was there. Well, that mill is shortened for you there. That's the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said whenever you go around there and you get them high pots down, and he said you put that back on there and sit down all go around. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sharpened them rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, you did, or you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I put that thing together and it worked.
Yeah. Mildred over there, she said you put it together and made good meal out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost her a few months back.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah. Hate to hear it.
Yeah, I know it. She was a good one.
Yeah.
She made it, I believe she was 100, I believe.
Yeah. That's long, good long life.
I believe she turned 100 in December.
Yeah. We got a lady that lives just across straight across here on the Cutchaw town. She makes it to Thanksgiving. She'll be 100. Yeah.
What about that?
But she's down now. She can't wait on herself and nothing. Have
Yeah.
to wait on it.
Yeah.
The other man, he come there all night when he shot the bird.
Moody?
Yeah, most of it. Mommy fixed us a meal like dinner time. He scolded her, said Mrs. Franklin, said, when I come to sell one out, you said you get me a little piece of cornbread about like that, and a small glass of milk. And she said, that's all I need. He said, don't fix no big supper for me. He said, I could eat that little piece of cornbread and small glass of milk that I can go in there and lay down and go to sleep. Instead of don't get me wrong, that I can feel my belly on what you got there. But that I was laying, turning over and over the daylight before I got to sleep.
Yeah.
I've got that little mill that Dad had up there.
Little Matter's Mill or not old up in the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Frenchburg.
Yeah.
I've got it up there. It needs restocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that mill up there at the barn, that little one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's got dull there, and it's going to have to be worked out and out.
Yeah.
He's had him our Matter's Mills. He told Gunner Boy, one of them. He got this other Puritan, got that after I got to use it. And he never did have his short. But my brother, he got to his grind with it there, but he never paid no attention, said it in the damn place and blotted it out.
Oh, yeah.
This your motor down here. You wanted it there and had somebody hook it up. That'd be good for you. Just put it on wood and
Yeah.
grind with it.
Yeah, work it. We go look at it if you want to.
Yeah, we'll go down there and look at it. I guess you got that cut off, ain't you?
I'll cut it off.
Yeah. You about have more.
You heard him say, you say puppy, and there he goes.
Yep. There's a deer come down there in that apple tree a minute ago.
Here come Mary now. Down there and look it out.
Yeah.
You want to play with that little girl? Get you. Are you young?
I see cherries over on the tree.
You sure?
Yep.
Play with her. Run and play
She'll wear
with
you
her.
out, Timmy. She'll wear you out, boy. Or you'll wear her out one.
Go play with her. Play with her. Once you got that cap off now, that's when I think there's some honey in it.
Yeah.
Not the wrinkles on the lower side, but
Yeah.
maybe around here on the hill, he's like that in there, had a tall line. He fell it in. He come down the hill here.
Yeah.
He go down there with the wall.
Yeah.
First and in. Come loose up there to come out.
There you go, Sean. Huh? Huh? Yeah.
standing up here where they could get through. Anyway. There's a motor right there.
Well, it is, ain't it?
Balled up here, I know that.
Yeah. I'll get it.
It's hard.
That's a heavy little
Oh, it is, ain't it?
Yeah,
What thing would get it, wouldn't it?
yeah. Dust is still where it has to be for the middle.
Yeah.
Got a little pulley there. I had a rope to jerk it there,
Yeah.
but it,
It turns.
yeah. If you got a mechanic that
Yeah.
work it out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it straightened out.
This thing here has got, somebody could straighten it out there. It's got a place to where you could hook a battery to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a dandy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you put that on there and then don't reckon the rats could have got in there.
I don't think so.
Might have to have it straightened out.
Yeah.
But if you want to take it and try it,
You sure you don't need it?
no, I ain't gonna.
Well, if you do, you can holler at me.
Yeah.
You got my number.
I don't need anything to work with anymore. I'll help you out in a minute. We'll get the truck down there and load it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing to look it up with.
Oh, yeah.
He told me to take that
Right here.
here and hook him wires up.
Yeah.
Put that on the board and said had to put a battery on it, start and everything.
What about that? What about that? Yeah.
I was rigging that.
I got it.
Got it on. Got another honey or something dropped down on there.
Yeah. That little cap stuck in there. Anybody have to prise it out?
I'd have to put something on it there.
Yeah.
Kerosene or
I
something.
guess the pull rope goes right there, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they had that.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a little old rope on it there. I've got a yellow rope or something to get. I got that of him to put it on it. Well, I think that was the only one that got it.
Yeah.
No. No,
That pulley there.
yeah. be fully on it. You got it. And you can take that if you want to, and you take that in with it. One tired up, you have up.
Well, if you don't need it.
No, I don't need that. I didn't need that. Nothing to work with anymore.
Well, if you change your mind.
I don't think I'm going to change it.
What about that meal pick? I wanted to look at that thing.
So
And you said that's a one that old Moody got for you?
Yeah. The wasp nest right up in there, but I sprayed them.
Oh yeah, I see them up in there. Yep.
I sprayed them with that. I sprayed them all year, so I don't think they'll. Dad, he had bought a new one to them.
That's a J.C. Higgins. I've got one or two like that.
You probably got them like it.
Yeah.
He said that's the only one that'll stand that rock.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, what about that?
Dad, he had it turned. Got one of them, he bought a new one. He started with it. He said that won't stand it.
Yeah.
This is me, but he said this is the only one. And the rolling landers over here on Big Law. He had a mill there and he got that from him.
Ah.
You let him use it.
Yeah.
And he said if I never called for it, that it'd be yours.
What about that now?
Rolling, he died out. And he said, you want to stay with that as long as you got the mill.
There was a Landers mill down there on Bull Creek, other side of Mars Hill, a water mill down there.
No,
P.D. Landers.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of that?
I believe I'll hear that.
Going down Gables Creek, other side of Mars Hill. There's a water mill over there.
Yeah, no. This was Roland Landers.
Roland Landers.
Lived up here on the creek.
Might have been some of the same people,
Yeah,
Landers.
probably was, and then there's a bunch over here in creek up from Gunnertown across. I can't think of the name of it now. That mountain across there.
Yeah.
And one of them lived over there.
Yeah.
But old man Moody, he said that's the only one that would stand that rock.
What about that?
Yeah. But if you ever need it, use it there. I'll loan you to you.
Well, I appreciate it. I've got 2 or 3 of them J.C. Higgins like that.
Yeah, well, you got one that's standing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get the pearl putter down there. That's been a hicking.
You just need a new metal on it, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. A new metal there to take care of all this here tape.
Yeah.
I got that yesterday, Brian, and I think I wanted a rock off, but it didn't have enough speed on it. Sharon, she called it. She said, Daddy, you ain't got it running fast enough to just walking.
Yeah. Looks like that's been working good since we worked on it the last time.
Yeah, it's been working good there. But I'm hoping you'll get that fixed up to where you can handle it.
That'd be a handy in the house.
Yeah.
Sure would.
Lost my walking stick. I heard one.
Right there it is, I believe, Jimmy. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. I start to step out there, I ain't got the stick, I'll fall.
Is that right there? One of them, I guess, is off of that little mill up the barn there.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one that's off of it.
Alright.
I'm thinking. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I told Karen there, if you had a mechanic could work on that there, I'd make
Oh,
it
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it would.
I ain't no mechanic myself.
Yeah. May not be much wrong with it.
I've had it running.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I couldn't never figure out the size pulley it needs for that in there.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a 12 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give $300 for that, and the boy, well, Mike, he brought it to me. He said it offered $700 before he got down here with it. I said, you ought to took it.
Ah.
Yeah. Unscrew that and probably had to lose the tap.
Yeah.
Been nothing much in it.
No.
Cross thread.
Didn't have a good walk?
We did.
Good.
I hadn't been around since they
She
did
got
the
you
road.
out of water?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to buy this thing for $100, would you?
No, sir.
Motor.
I have no use for it.
Ain't you?
No.
Or I'll let him have it then.
Okay, very good. He can
Reckon
use
it's
it
worth
for
$100?
My gosh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that'll probably help you out to get that fixed where it be.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have to jack the wheel up on the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that when I go to them shows.
Yeah.
I put that wheel on there and they won't let you run a motor like that.
Oh,
No, that truck's so quiet, they don't
Yeah.
pay it no attention, but
yeah,
yeah. That's one reason I do it that way.
yeah. That there, you stationary, it is. Get it to where you can put a battery to it, just
Yeah.
kick it off.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
But I don't need too much of that to worry me anymore.
I hear you.
Yeah.
If you got to where you didn't feel like fooling with hooking that tractor up, though, it'd be good to have that. We can figure that pulley out to run your mill. That ain't no problem. I can figure that pulley out.
Like a tractor in here while it was grinding out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll not be into it that much. You
Yeah.
might get a mill here close to me that won't have to use it. Yeah, we'll get that fixed up for us morning.
When bees is working.
Yeah. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Richard got that lower. He said he wanted to bring another soup and put on him.
Yeah.
That girl down here, and she could put that suit on and rob him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down the road right there, down there at the watering tank.
Yeah.
He's coming back, and that field you could see there, then them bees are going to the barn up yonder. He said, I'll go to hive a bee. I got that piece of tin, got it. Oh, they're turning, they're coming back. When they got down here so low, he put me and him both in the basement.
What about that?
Yeah. He was fighting so hard there. I told him, I said, go in the basement. But they know I'll be there with him.
Yeah.
You see that mill that's far over.
Which one? An olden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little.
Yeah.
Be pretty easy to fix up.
Yeah, it would. That'd be a nice one to fix too. That fits your grandpa's.
Yeah. I wonder if we could load that down there. I believe we can though.
We might.
Yeah. I'll let him have that of that brand really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that little one would be good one to fix.
Yeah.
It needs it, because that thing.
Yeah. I'm waiting for his own belt and everything on. He's don't have to jack the wheel. See about you. Sun's still hot.
Yeah, it is.
Major Dan's getting there now, quick enough.
All the way up that thing. That bean vine is every bit of 12 foot tall.
Yeah. And then that's in my greasy beans. There's some of them. Yeah. They're big. 7 beans in them.
That may be like that beanstalk at Jack, Clem, mightn't it?
No, he's not enough.
It's working on it.
Yeah.
There's 8 in that in there.
Yeah.
7 or 8.
The hill, the tree beans right there, that's the state jack.
Yeah.
See what the deer's doing to him.
What about that?
Eat them up.
How big do they get, the pods on them?
These,
Yeah.
these are more like a half runner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's about like a half runner. But they come up, clerk down here at Glendora's, man. I had a row of them right through her.
Yeah.
And I gave him some seed, and he planted them over a peach tree. It was dead. That thing's run over the top of it like a grapevine. He said, I ain't ever been come on that at one bite. He's up here, and I said, Lawrence, I said, you better be careful what you say. Why, there ain't a bloom on it. I showed him out the butt of that leaf. I said, right there, you bean right there. I said, that bust out, it'll bloom, and you'll have 3 or 4 beans on it. He said, that fall there then. He said, that bloomed out there, and he said, beans all over that.
What about that?
Yeah. But they're a funny bean. They'll make a vine before they bloom.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll rough the seed up if you need to. I don't know where it's got any water in there now. I don't think it is. There's some cake in there. That girl might want a piece of cake. I forgot about it. Want a piece of that cake?
No thanks.
She said she didn't. I'm surprised. Jenny?
No, thank you. We had ice cream.
Yeah.
We've been loaded up.
We did. We had to have an ice cream.
She want me to dig, son. Dig it, Timmy. Dig it. Dig it, boy. Dig it. Dig it, 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 dig it. You ain't gonna do it, Char. side over here.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
hey, hey.
Did you get any good pictures? Did you? Good. I'm hungry.
Why don't we go outside?
Timmy, is it too hot to kick?
Yeah, it is. It's too hot. It won't do it.
Is it too hot to kick? Let's see if it is.
He says, yeah.
There he goes. Harry's doing it.
They really did a good job on the road.
Yep.
I have been, you know, we've not been back. I haven't.
This
been
is
back.
how it is.
It must have washed bad like it did at the house. We've had some hard storms here in the last
That's the
month.
I
one.
know.
That's her. That's
Well, the ditch had stopped.
Yeah.
And it was running down the road.
Oh yeah.
It was real sandy, and it was there where the sawmill was.
Yep.
All of it's coming down, was down the middle of the thing. But yeah, the guy Billy, he and his son, Billy.
Yeah.
Really done good. As far as Char and I went, I got hot and whiny, didn't I? Yeah.
what's wrong with you,
Too
Michael?
hot.
Get some good out of that there.
I wish I was the ice cube
Ain't no good at sitting there and not running.
Yeah.
to be cold.
I've got some watermelons over there if they make. We cut one the other day, but it wasn't hardly ripe enough. It was sweet, but it wasn't fully red and ripe. But it was still good.
Dad has it.
Look,
You ever take a broom straw and check them?
Where did it go?
what was
Yeah,
It was a
I broke a dry weed off and checked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it fell through the crack. There it is.
Take a broom straw
Oh,
off of one of the broom joints.
Yeah.
They crossways. If they don't move, it's green.
Yeah.
If it moves, it starts breaking. Be right.
Yeah.
is there any water?
We were in Ingalls and Jesse wanted to
What you doing, Char?
check for the watermelon.
Yeah.
And he came back and he said,
Good in
Mom,
the
what
water
about a
in that.
store? Yeah. What about a store? Don't even have a broom that's got a straw.
When I got it's that taller.
Did you know the time when you planted?
I can look back.
Most of the time you plant on you and the moon there, you know that part.
Yeah.
Stick right up the side there.
Yeah.
I had it. Little patch over here one year, and I didn't pay no attention. I got came from Greenville, and I got a corn planter with it, and I was planting it. Saw your brother, he come over here. He said, I'll tell you what sign was when you planted the corn. And I said, I don't know. I hooked his team up there and planted it. He said, you planted that on you and the moon. And he said, up there, chewed the stick right up that stalk. He said that your corn said it'd be, he called it snaggertooth. Said it wouldn't be full like others.
Huh.
And that's how the way that was.
What about that?
Yeah,
And that was new with the moon.
you and the moon. I like to paint it on the olden moon. Yeah. Of course, there are both out there. Get it. Go get him.
He slipped his collar.
Yeah, probably that and had the cap on. That's one of my second cousins. And that other one,
No, that's Billy.
Billy. I call him Clumsy all the time. Hello, Bo.
Hey, Bo. What are you doing, huh? Well, you're a pretty dog, ain't you?
He is. He's sweet.
Yeah.
Dad told me one time, he said, there's, you know, he just crossed the bridge to get here.
Yeah.
You need your
I said, but he don't have to drink out of a
motor to
mud.
hook up to your mill.
Yeah. Yeah.
got one down there in the mill house, and you got a mechanic to work on it.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's the motor all out.
Yeah, you can watch them play.
Take Timmy with
He
you.
just peed right there, so don't get in.
Go with her, Timmy. Go with her. It's too lazy.
Go on. No, I'm not.
Did they get your mill house timbered up under the bottom?
Yeah. Got that mill that said on the dampness lot. I'm gonna have to have this dog to cut part of it off and block it. One does. Need to shorten it again. I got too lazy now.
I want to see that pic before I go. We forgot to look at it the last time.
Yeah. He come back again with her.
But yeah, the guy brought his corn yesterday, so
Yeah.
he went ahead and
Yeah,
ground and did that yesterday.
yeah.
I told him if I called, I would just have him come today. I mean, you know, we'd just make it.
He doesn't come today, could he?
Well, I didn't think to even mention it to him because he just said Tuesday.
Today. He doesn't come today.
No, Justin couldn't come yesterday.
Yeah.
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 So,
Somewhere or another, they had something but
yeah.
mine for the day.
He's a sweet dog.
Boy, it's all the death for water.
I'm gonna try to drink all of Timmy's water.
Yeah.
He'll sit and wait till I fill up his bowl.
Yeah.